Hello guys, it's me again. So I wanted to make another video with regards to my last one yesterday. So it's been more than confirmed now that, like I said yesterday, it seemed that Liverpool have lost out on Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's off to Borussia Dortmund. So I wanted to say a bit more about what I said yesterday, that I expect much more from FSG. You see guys, I'm not one to panic or to overreact, and it's not about Henrik Mkhitaryan, whether we lost out on him or not. I'm putting things into perspective. I'm looking at the larger picture. You see, for me it's all very well balancing the books, spending wisely, not being foolish in the transfer market. And it's fair to say that Liverpool have been, I don't know if foolish is the right word, but have definitely overspent, especially in the Kenny Dalglish and Damien Comolli days, where we've spent £35 million on Andy Carroll, £20 million on Stuart Downing, £16 million on Jordan Henderson. They are not bad players, but they certainly were not worth this kind of money. And it's fair to say again that FSG have been quite, I think, shocked is the right word, with this kind of spending. They just came into the world of football. They come from baseball in America, so they even admitted it themselves that they didn't know anything. So they put all their hopes in the, how can I say this, in the expertise of Damien Comolli and Kenny Dalglish, and they have been shocked, shell-shocked by this, because they spent money, but at the same time, you know, you need to spend your way to success. And the biggest example to this is Arsenal. They always come up short because they don't spend that extra millions to get to titles, to trophies. They always finish fourth. Fair enough, they always qualify for the Champions League, but I think it's since 2005 or 2006, I think 2005 now, that Arsenal haven't won a trophy. So it's quite worrying. It's quite worrying. We still got time in this transfer window to sort things out. But like I said yesterday, for sure, Liverpool will need to spend it. And so far, even if they've brought in the 4 players, Mignolet, Touré, Aspas and Luis Alberto quickly, fair play to them for that. But it's not enough. It's not enough, guys. So we've lost out on Henrik Mkhitaryan, but clearly Liverpool need more players and more first-team players, and they need to spend. I know that. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say there. I know that there are no Abramovich, there are no Sheikh Mansour from Manchester City, and I don't expect them. And I know that they don't have the same financial power as these teams, Chelsea, City, or even Manchester United. But at some point they need to spend, you know, and. Like I said yesterday also, I don't know what are the alternative targets, if ever there are any. Christian Eriksen is very highly rated, but he's also a very young player. So we need a bit more experience. Kolo Touré has been brought in, alright, to replace Jamie Carragher, but we need some more experience in that midfield. And I would like to see Liverpool go in for instance, for a good, solid central defensive midfielder like Momo Sissoko, like Yaya Touré at Manchester City, even Moussa Sissoko, Newcastle. So we need a midfield enforcer, because Lucas, alright, he's doing alright, but we have no proper backup for Lucas. Joe Allen has been very disappointing. I'm hoping that he steps up this season. Fabio Borini, everyone seems to forget that he's still there, but I think so far it's fair to say that it's been a waste of money. Usama Asaidi, no comments. So far I'm still waiting for FSG to prove that they are, because the millions will need to be spent, because it's massively important that Liverpool get back into this top 4 this season. I don't want to get into some kind of I don't know how to say this, but it's been quite a few years now since we've last been in the Champions League. Actually, it's since Rafa Benitez left the club in 2011, I think. And the more we are out of the Champions League, the more the gap is getting wider. It's not about progress. It's not about Rome wasn't built in a day. The time factor. It's a matter of urgency now for me that Liverpool get back into this Champions League, because this is where the money is. And with regards to Mkhitaryan, again, I think this has been one of the reasons probably that he chose Borussia Dortmund over us. No Champions League. So we'll have to see what happens, guys. So again, it's not an overreaction. It's still early days in the transfer market, but this video was just to say that I'm expecting really much more from FSG this transfer season. I'm not expecting them to spend money on £50 million players, but they will need to spend. So far, the net spend, guys, is zero. That's all that I wanted to say to you. It's zero. So they need to get going, whether it's Brendan Rodgers, Jan Ayer, FSG, or whoever their transfer committee or whatever it is, but they need to spend. They need to spend more, because this is not enough. This is not enough, guys, and we will come up short, especially if we lose Luis Suarez, and it's 50-50, even 60-40, 70-30 that Luis Suarez will be off. So let's hope, guys, that FSG really mean business, and they at least give their maximum for us to push for that top 4, because they're taking it a bit too cool for my liking with regards to the top 4. It's not as if we have unlimited time to get there. So you see what I mean? So for Liverpool to get into that top 4 place, they need to spend more money. It's as simple as that. So alright, guys, we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's still early days, so let's hope that there are happier days left in this transfer market. So let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, if I'm overreacting or if I'm negative. So please comment and subscribe. And thanks to all those who left their comments and all those who have subscribed to my channel. And alright, I'll leave you there. You'll never walk alone, guys. Always.